Hey, welcome back to 2Awolf. So some of you guys did ask about winter prep, and I'll show you what that's about. What we ended up doing was, doing the diesel heater, and I ended up making a couple brackets for it. So it has the exhaust on the outside, it has the cool air intake for combustion, and the heat exhaust from the normal, the heat exchangers inside. And I added this pin to help hold the hose in place. I have a short hose that goes from there to a sewer type connection. So they call it kind of like the banjo, I guess, or bayonet type connection. And it just goes from there, plugs into there, heats up the box. So that takes care of making sure that we stay warm. Now, we did do the buddy heater backup deal, which was my buddy heater. We got one of those, and so that way when it's really cold and we can't really be outside, but we don't want it to stay inside the box, we have our Eskimo ice fishing type tent, and we use that for like our daytime stuff. So if we're trying to stay warm, the wind's blowing and it's like zero, we can have the buddy heater and stuff inside there. One of the things that I really didn't like was, so fuel's getting expensive. So those little 1 pound bottles, I think they're like $6 a piece now or something like that. It's kind of crazy. And a lot of guys, especially like on budget overlanding and stuff like that, a lot of guys have the little 5 pound propane bottles. And I'm wanting to do that for some time, but trying to think about where to put it. But I did go down and buy one. So I went to Menards where I found it. They're like, I don't know, 60 bucks. It's crazy. But anyways, I went ahead and bought one. I don't know why it says 9 pounds on there. Maybe that's how much it weighs after it's full or something. I don't know. And then you guys know that I like to go to the recycle center as well. Let me pull this off. Go to the recycle center and try to find some material that I can use to do what I need. So I found this collar, which is roughly the same size. It's pretty heavy duty stainless steel. I also found this little stainless steel plate. So we'll use that for the bottom. I'll put a hooky thing on it for the bottom. And I'm gonna make this collar and put it onto the swing out. So I did look around to try to figure out where in the hell to put this bottle at, but I do have this spot right here, and I do have flat strap available, still left over. So I found the center spot, so I'm gonna put this flat strap behind here. I'll weld that in place, and then I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna put this stainless steel collar onto this flat strap. And then there will be enough space where this will end up being on that, bolted to that flat strap. And then I'm just going to have a ratchet to squeeze that tight. And then plus this is going to be on the bottom. Now I'll bolt this in place on there, and it will just, I'll just put a hook to help hold that into place. So that way it has something to sit on. It's gonna have like a little strap type of thing. And the guy at the recycle center, he only charged me, well, he said, just give me a couple bucks. I gave him 3. It's nice stainless steel stuff. I currently can't weld stainless steel. Never tried it, don't think I need to, but in this particular case, I'm going to put that flat strap, so I'll get this cleaned up. I'll weld that flat strap into place. It'll be in the back, and then I'll use bolts to hold, I think, I'll use the bolts to hold that thing on, whatever you call it. The giant C-clamp, I don't know what else to call it. The mounting bracket, I'll bolt on there. I'll use a ratchet strap to hold it in place, and plus it has something to sit on. That's the plan. I did forget to say why Okay, so those 1 pound bottles, like $6 a piece. I think she said it's $3.50 a gallon to fill it, so I'll save like 30%. And plus, we don't use that much, but it would be nice to have this for that buddy heater, so that way I don't have to worry about running out of propane. This will last a long time, and I'll have some 1 pounders. I always carry 2 1 pounders, one for cooking and basically one for cooking. And but having the 5 pounds on this way would be really nice for that buddy heater or cooking. So this will be a big improvement for the stuff that we do. Okay, you probably already noticed, but so after the preliminary look, the flat strap cannot be on the back side. I was thinking it would sit back further, but the tank hits. So this back strap is going to have to go in the front. So that means I can't use that stainless steel piece to come out and angle up to hold the bottom of the tank. So I decided, well, if I'm using that flat steel strap, which I have plenty of, I'll make this all one piece and then have a J-hook on the bottom. And it'll be all one piece, and then I can bolt the clamp, stainless steel clamp, right to the front of the plate coming down. So I have to get the length and the J perfect, and then I'll weld that in place. First I have to get this at 90. If I can get this at 90, I may not even need that J-hook. I really want that J-hook. looks like it sits pretty good there on the J. Yep, it sits there, so that bottom can't pull out. Probably maybe move the strap up a little bit. But that's pretty solid. Oh, I gotta see if the gas can still fits on here. Whew, okay, it does just barely fit past this handle, but it does fit on there. It's not that hard to take this off. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm gonna try. I think I'll rotate that valve so it faces out the other way. Okay, I rotated the valve so it faces, you know, not towards the back. Got the fuel thing on there. Doesn't stick out too far. Okay, so what did I spend? I spent $3 at the recycle center to get the stainless steel. I didn't even use this scrap piece thing. I did have the scrap piece of steel left over from something else. So we'll say that's another $3. We're up to $6. I just spent $2.50 on that flat washer, elevator washer, elevator bolt, I think it's what it's called. So, oh, and then the ratchet strap, I had one left over because the other half of it was missing, but the tail piece I was able to make it a little longer. And sew that back up, so I used that, so that didn't cost me anything. $10. Oh, the paint. Oh, let's just say in total it's less than $15. And I did notice that that red that I put on there is a slightly different shade, but I don't care. I kind of like it. It's a little bit brighter. And I may end up redoing the whole thing in that color, because that color is kind of cool. But yeah, so less than $15, made my own, welded on my own bracket. Okay, so we got everything done. Got the diesel fuel filled up on the diesel heater, so that's ready to go. The spare fuel can, which is diesel, that's full. We got the 5 gallons, 5 pounds of propane tank on the back, so we'll fill that up. I did see at the store this morning, and those little 1 pounds, they're selling these for $6.50 per pound. Yikes. I was told the other day they'll fill that propane tank at $3.50 a gallon. A gallon, I think. $3.50 a pound, $3.50 a gallon. So anyways, should save us money, should have plenty of fuel left over. Make sure you guys hit the share, like, and subscribe button. So like the video, share, like, and subscribe. I'd highly appreciate it. And if you guys want to get a hold of me, you can find me on Facebook at 2Awolf. You can also send me an email if you want at 2awolftruck@gmail.com. And like always, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. And I'll see you next time on 2Awolf.